It's 8 o'clock. It is March 2nd, 2022. It's 60 degrees and sunny here in Ventura, California. It's March Madness. Dun, 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 dun. Time to start those brackets for college basketball. Woo! Go UCLA. Okay, it's also the first Wednesday of March, which means it's time to take a look at what might be showing up at the shelves at your friendly local game store. I don't have a friendly local game store anymore because Cess Games and Anime closed, but hopefully soon we will have a Dream World Collectibles that is open and we'll be supporting role-playing. But that is just a nebulous future, so for right now, I live in a RPG, tabletop role-playing game, friendly local game store, non-existent world, like an Old West. Down, down, down. But if you're in Northern California, all these products should be available at the store run by my dear friend Barry Osser, North Coast Role Playing in Arcata, California, which is, I guess, all I've got. Anyways, time to start feeling sorry for yourself and start taking a look at what might be on the shelves this week. Remember, these are all tentative because of everything that's going on in the world. From Magpie Games for Powered by the Apocalypse, we have Root the Role-Playing Game Core Rulebook, Travelers and Outsiders, Root the Role-Playing Game Deluxe Edition, and Clearing Booklet. This is based upon the award-winning, awesome board game Root. We knew a Root role-playing game was coming out for a while. The core rulebook was received very well. So if you're looking for a world of D&D type adventures, but with cute anthropomorphic animals, with about society building, using the very awesome Powered by the Apocalypse, this might be the game for you. This is just a great, cute, fun, awesome board game. It looks like a great, cute, fun, awesome role-playing world using Powered by the Apocalypse. So the core rulebook is $40. The Travelers and Outsiders, which I guess is sort of like the playable races and stuff like that, and classes and monsters, is $40. The deluxe edition is $100. And the clearing booklet, which is conflict, NPCs, locations, examples, adventures, is $20. From Goodman Games for Dungeon Crawl Classics, we have Love in the Age of Gong Farmers for $10. This is a Valentine's Day themed adventure for level 2 characters in the weird world of Dungeon Crawl Classics, so check it out. From Arc Dream Publishing, we have Evidence Kit, the Labyrinth for Delta Green RPG. This is $25. Supplement to the Delta Green role-playing game. This is new allies, threats, and victims, and an adventure, all set in the exciting, fun-filled, dangerous world of Delta Green. If you're not familiar with Delta Green, basically it's Call of Cthulhu versus the modern military versus X-Files versus special agents investigating and fighting supernatural stuff. From Metal Games Press, dun 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 dun. Just in time for the 30th anniversary, Power Rangers GM Screen and Adventure is out, and the Power Rangers role-playing game is out. The screen is $25. That comes with the adventure. I was really excited about this game, but the reviews, oof. Yeah, the reviews are kind of making me change my mind about it. They are not, yeah, I mean, I'll still probably pick up the core rulebook at least because it's Power Rangers, which I love. It's Super Sentai, which I love. My friend TJ Storm took part in the creation of this game, so, you know, I got to give a shout out to him. So, yeah, but I don't know about the Essence D20 system. It's not getting great reviews so far, but this is the first book, and we still know so little about it, so who knows? And, you know, Power Rangers is such a hard concept to convert to D20 role-playing. You know, some people are like, well, you should have just used D20 Modern. I mean, especially with the new Modern book coming out. Or you should have not tried to make a new system. Or maybe you shouldn't have tried to make something as wacky as Super Sentai and chunk it down to a D20 system. Because there's probably better systems that do Super Sentai. There's tons of Super Sentai role-playing games out there. Very few, if any, actually use D20. And there's probably a reason why. But still, I'll pick it up. From Green Ronin, we have Tales from the Mount Anthology. This is for Blue Rose, the Age edition. This is a $16. 9 short stories / adventures set in the world of the romantic role-playing Blue Rose setting, but now using the Age edition because Green Ronin is really trying to push their Age D20 system. From Heroic Studios Gaming, spelled Heeroic, because I guess Heroic Studios was already taken. We have Beta Red, a cyberpunk RPG using a unique D6 dice pool. This is a softcover adventure for $14. It's a rule-light cyberpunk-themed role-playing game set in the typical rule-light world. I mean, the typical cyberpunk world. But this one also includes psionics. Interesting. So if you're looking for another cyberpunk role-playing game to explore, check out Beta Red from Heroic Studios Gaming, or just go pick up the original and still best Cyberpunk 2020 / Cyberpunk Red / Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah. From Ninth Level Games, we have Savage Sisters Fantasy RPG. This is a softcover game for $15. It's a narrative sword and sorcery game about women making a difference in a barbaric world. So think Red Sonja this uses the adventure in a shared GM polymorph game. Well, I know there's a system called polymorph, I believe, or polymorphic, but I don't think this is using that one. Anyways, if you're looking for a game about barbaric female Red Sonja / Daza Thoris type characters for $15, here we go. From up to 4 players. Wait, is that the company's name? The company is actually called Up to 4 Players. We have Crystal Hearts for Savage Worlds. Basically, this looks like a Steven's Universe-based role-playing game. You gain superpowers by replacing your heart with magic crystals. Yep, Steven Universe. So it's a Steven Universe-inspired game based on using Savage Worlds by a company called Up to 4 Players, which is, that wins best name for a game company this week. What's the name of your company? Up to 4 Players. So your product can have up to 4 players, but what's the name of your company? Up to 4 Players. Who's on first? All right, so going through this list, I would say my number 1 recommendation for this week is Root, obviously. Yeah, I mean, if you have kids or just a kid at heart or want something that's a little bit more Miyazaki, charming, Disney-esque, Mouse Guard, Secret of Nim, anthropomorphic animal role-playing about societies and friendship and sharing and all the things that everybody is talking about right now, but actually in a game that it works, check it out. I've played Root, the board game. It's just wonderful and charming and fun. So, yeah, I'm very excited about this one. So that's probably my number 1 support. And number 2 is, despite all the bad reviews, I'm going to support Power Rangers in the essence, because I still have high hopes for it. It's Power Rangers, it's Super Sentai, it's my friend TJ Storm. How can I not? The others, nothing else really stands out this week, but make up your own mind. Don't listen to me. What the hell do I know what I'm talking about? I'm just a grumpy old guy who yells at things and tells kids to get off my land. Head on down to your friendly local game store, wherever you might live. That's North Coast Role Playing in your Arcata, California, if you happen to be in Northern California, or wherever you may live. I don't have one, but hopefully I will soon. Till next time, I have been the OGGM, your guide to all the tabletop role-playing game news, weather, sports, and general internet nonsense. Wishing you a happy day. Please support your friendly local game store. We can't afford to have another one closed like Cess Games Anime did. And of course, as always, get off my land, you damn kids! See ya.